We'll be replacing the PCB on this Fujitsu Mini Split. The mobile technician app's a great app to have. And on Android, here is it on the Play Store. Just Fujitsu General Mobile Technician. Helps you with the diagnostic codes from the indoor head. We'll get everything pulled apart. You're just going to have a bunch of Phillips around the edge of the top. Those will all pop out. And then our board's going to be right under here. This is the model we're working with, AOU12RL2. This one's about 6 years old. It had a discharge thermistor fault, but it was actually the board not reading properly. We ohmed out the thermistor. On the actual app, you can diagnose on there and put the ohm readings, and it'll tell you what it's supposed to be. Calculation for you, so you don't have to do that yourself. We're going to be taking off the side to get, obviously make sure you turn the power off. Here's your diagram on the top. The board's actually upside down, but you can use this, and then if you read on here, it actually has everything labeled. Expansion valve, you can ohm it out, the 4-way valve, discharge temp. So you can actually just board. If you take off this little side, you can actually get to most of the plugs. Alright, to get the board out, we're going to take off these 4 screws here, right on top. There's actually thermal paste under here. The new kit comes with thermal grease paste. So you have to clean that off and then put it back on the new board. And then pretty much got to unplug everything. So let's get this off first and go from there. Taking a peek at the new board, we're going to need to take off the plugs here. We're going to have to take off the plugs off our compressor. And then we're going to have to take the plugs off our terminal block up here. And that's where all our wiring goes. So this is for the compressor. These 2 are right here. And these couple in the ground are going to feed through and go right here. So let's get those pulled out. Another screws. Screw galore on this thing. These plugs for our fan motor, so I can just hang out over here. These are all sorts of sensors. Alright, got it picked up enough to get to the plugs. You can't really mess up the plugs. They're all different sizes. There's a little teeny push tab. Kind of hard to get with gloves. There we go. The heat sink that stays on, that's where you got to put the thermal paste back in under here. Alright, looks like the main clip is right here if you push that up. And then everything else kind of wiggles out of place. Alright, out with the old. You can see here's the thermal paste, and then this pad. There's a new pad in here as well. Alright, old pad out, new pad in. Just match the boards up. Everything looks the same for plug wise. We're going to apply grease on the board, pink heatsink pad there, and then more thermal paste right here. And it has some instructions in there as well. So you put a nice little bit on there. It doesn't really come with anything, so just kind of smooth it out a little bit. We'll flip the board back over. We'll tighten up those screws first so everything gets nice and tight, and then we'll start reassembly. Alright, so then you'll need to swap over the board into the new plastic housing. There we go. So one side you have to clip it under, the other side clips you push down. And then you got to run your wires through the channel. So the red wire is going to run underneath. These three wires are going to run right here. So now we're good to go to plop it on. And then we'll get our screws in. Alright, so I got all my wires pulled through and get ready to plug everything in. Set this down. All these sensors ran on top. Alright. This one's for our four-way valve. This one's for our expansion valve. This one is for our thermistors. Got this plug slightly in the way. There we go. And then the fan is the last one. There we go. All that'll sit there. And then we need to plug the compressor back in and these two plugs. There we go. Plugged in, and the little cap goes back on. Alright, I already got my ground screw back in. I have to hook this back up. The black with the insulated terminal goes to 1. The white uninsulated goes to 2. The red goes to 3. And then black uninsulated goes to L. And then the final one is the white insulated, that goes to N. Alright, now we're good to go. Button this back together, get the sides back on, get the little covers on, and start it up. Alright, got it all back together, all the screws, and we're up and running, and we're on to the next one.